Coach Mark here, and I first and foremost want to thank everyone for taking the time to watch this video. And not only just this video, but any of the other material that I put out. I put out a weekly power and a half hour call where in 30 minutes every single week I go ahead and dissect some of the most successful people, see exactly what it is that they're doing, and learn some of the strategies that they use. I put out daily Instagram videos where in less than 60 seconds, I share a little bit of wisdom, something that impacted me that day, and I try to pass that wisdom on to other people. I have my Be Better Daily messages that I send out every single morning, just a little inspiration to help get your day started right. Usually I'll program these out maybe a few days out or whatever, and they help me because when I wake up in the morning and I look at my phone, and that's generally the first thing that I see, that helps me to start my day on the right path, and I hope it does the same for you. Now, here's the thing, right? And a lot of us are looking to improve our lives tremendously and whatnot, and we're always looking for these big solutions. But a lot of times, it's the little things. And that's why I do these videos. That's why I put out all this content, because here's the thing. If you can watch any of my content that I put out, and you can learn one little small tip that could tremendously improve your life, then wasn't it worth it? Wasn't that a good investment of a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it is? If it can help your life, help improve your life, I just want to share with you a small example how something really small can help to improve someone's life tremendously. Now, for some reason, especially over the last year or so, I've been going to bed probably around 2, 3 o'clock every single morning. I can't even, I try to go to bed at 12 or 1 o'clock, and I've just trained myself so much to stay up late that for some reason I just can't get into bed by 12, 1 o'clock. And I'm usually in bed by 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And for no reason, it's just whatever it is, right? So what ends up happening with me, the problem with that, I can pretty much wake up whenever I want to wake up. So it's not the fact that I'm just going to bed and I can't, and I have to wake up early. But what ends up happening is the sunlight in my bathroom, there's kind of like a sunroof or something like that. And all this sunlight comes in every single morning, and it flows off into my bedroom. So that sunlight ends up waking me up around 7:30, 8 o'clock every single morning. Now, generally, if I go to bed around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, I would like to wake up around 9, because then I can do my meditation and do my reading and all the other morning rituals that I do. But because that sunlight is coming in between my bathroom and then on the other side of my room on my window, it wakes me up. So even though can stay in the bed till 9, 9:30, 10, or whatever time I decide to get up that day, the sunlight wakes me up and it interrupts my sleep. And we all know how important sleep is. A lot of people try to discount sleep, but let me tell you something. Sleep is so very important. That's when your brain is refreshing itself, it's cleaning itself out. So all these people that talk about, oh, don't get too much sleep, that's hogwash, that's garbage. You need sleep. Sleep is so very important, right? If you don't get sleep, man, your brain is not refreshing itself. You're not going to be able to remember things. I can't even go on about how important sleep is. Anyway, so when that sunlight comes in, it disrupts my sleep. I don't get the amount of sleep that I need. Then the next day, I'm not effective. And just me making a $15 investment, going down to Walmart, buying some curtains and putting them over my door and putting them over my window allows me to sleep so much better and allows me to be so much more effective. So just that little small $15 improvement has made my life so much better. So much better. I mean, that's probably the best $15 or $20 I've spent in so long. So that's just a testament that one small thing, it doesn't have to be a huge thing. I could have went out and bought all kinds of sleep remedies and stuff like that, but just that one small thing was able to help improve my life. And that tip I read inside of a book. So that's why it's so important that we're always on the lookout for some sort of information that can help us, right? Because we never know what one little small tip, how much it can improve our lives. And that's what it's all about, making sure that we improve our lives and live the best lives that we can possibly live. Okay, so I want to share this short story with you, and I hope you're able to get something from this story. There was this young guy. He was a karate student, and he wanted to learn karate. And he just had so much energy. He just wanted to learn as fast as he possibly could, right? So he goes up to his teacher and he says, Master, I'm learning and I'm getting a little bit better, but I want to get better even faster. I'm thinking about going out there and getting another teacher. So after I leave with you, going and training with somebody else so I can even get to black belt even twice as fast. Because if I'm training with you half the day and training with this other person, then I should be able to get there twice as fast. And the master was like, you're going to have the same effect as if you went out there and chased two rabbits. Guess what's going to happen? You're not going to get anything. So here's the moral to that story. A lot of times we chase after so many different things, right? Because we think that, okay, if we do this over here and we do this over here, we'll be able to attain success even twice as fast. And guess what? Generally, it never ever happens like that because our attention is divided. If you're trying to think about it, if you're in the yard and you're trying to chase two rabbits, you'll more than likely catch none of them. You'll more than likely catch none of them. You need to put your focus and say, you know what? First, you need to stop and look and say, just observe what's going on and figure out which rabbit is going to be easiest for you to get. And then you go after that rabbit. Instead of you sitting there trying to chase two, just think about it. If you were in a yard trying to chase after two different rabbits, you'll probably catch none of them. Because this one's going to be going this way, and you're going to be all over the place, and you're going to get frustrated and catch none. If you sit back, take a second to reflect over the situation and say, you know what? That rabbit over there looks a little bit slower than the other rabbit. Let me put all of my attention and focus on getting that rabbit over there. You'll probably catch that rabbit. And once you catch that rabbit, then if you think you can, you go after the other rabbit. And that's how you get two rabbits. But if you try to chase two rabbits at the same time, you're going to catch nothing. If you try to do too many things at the same time, guess what? You're going to end up with absolutely nothing. So stop trying to chase two rabbits. All right? Hope you guys got something from that. See you next week.